Hi guys, it's been another minute, and today I wanted to come on to talk about life as a journey. But before I get started, let me wish all the graduates of the class of 2025 um, wonderful success in accomplishing a milestone, completing either college or high school or middle school or elementary school or wherever graduation is happening. This is time to celebrate yourself and understand that life is a journey. For everybody else, I want to say congratulations on making it to this point, because life is indeed a journey and you have been given the gift of life and the breath of life to continue to go on this journey as you explore and you discover and you evolve to become the highest and best version of yourself. Understand that we will go through life experiences that will shape, mold, make who we become as part of the purpose of life. And sometimes there are distractions that if we don't pay attention to, we turn them into opportunities and they be or challenges that we deal with, and those begin to stall our life as part of the process. We also come across people in this journey, and there are people that will be either your purpose helpers, your pushers, your stoppers, or your killers as part of the journey. But the journey is yours and yours alone. I've read that in several books that I've put out there to help you on the journey. But you have to understand that part of this journey is you owning the whole story. You are the one handed the script of life. And as you've been handed the script of life, you will come across people in every form of relationship possible that will either help you gain a conscious awareness and discover areas of your life that you're yet to tap into, or you're going to find people that will take you off the course of the journey and you may become stuck. But being stuck is not okay. Being stuck is part of the journey, and it's actually giving you the courage to rise above where you became stuck in and to begin to move further off in life. And understand that it's okay sometimes, because that's your pause moment. And when you have to take that pause, it's for you to regroup, to pivot, to reevaluate, and to do what you need to do to continue the journey. Because you always have to remember the journey is yours. People will come in, people will go, people will still part of it, but it is still our own responsibility to own our journey, to make it meaningful, and to understand the events as they come in. Part of that journey is also understanding your emotions and how your emotions affect you in your life's journey as part of your purpose. And you have to understand that emotional intelligence is something that you continuously have to build upon. It's not constant, it's dynamic. As you go on, you evolve emotionally. As you evolve emotionally, you become more emotionally intelligent. You don't tell yourself the stories anymore, but you process the stories to extract the lessons. And as you extract the lessons, you learn what you need to learn, you gain the wisdom that you need to gain, you turn opportunities into endless possibilities, and you turn challenges into stepping stones towards your own greatness. And as you evolve, understand that you would also want to fulfill some parts of your life, especially the romantic relationship, as you go on. But you have to understand that you are the CEO, and vetting and sorting people is very vital, because you have to test every spirit that you come across. And in testing every spirit, you're being mindful about the souls that you're connecting to. You don't want to trauma bond or allow people to trauma dump on you, and you absorb all the negative energy. You have to remember that your life is like the battery. It's got the positive, it's got the negative, but you have to find the balance in the neutral level, in the middle, so that you can continue to move and shift with as needed in life. Turn every thought into lessons that you can take on, but don't let them linger too on, because thoughts, emotions, and feelings expire. They only come to give us a conscious awakening in the moment that we experience them. You may have something in your mind today that you've allowed to linger on and you're looking for a way to get rid of. Sit down, journal down that thought, Journal down what you felt in that moment. Journal down what the emotion meant to you. Give that emotion a name. Allow yourself to experience the emotion as you sit with it, and extract the lessons. As you're extracting the lessons, you're gaining more wisdom. You're getting to know yourself more. You're getting to build on resiliency. You're getting to understand that life is a journey, it's not a destination. And as you continue to do this along the journey, remember the people that you will meet. Some of them will be to distract you, but you have to stay focused. It is your journey, not theirs. And you have to determine what you're allowing, what you're accepting, what you can control, what you can't control, that you need to release. And as you continue to do this in life, you continue to gain wisdom, and you become more enlightened about your journey and about the people that you meet and about the society that we live in. And as you deduce the lessons, you figure out what works best for you. Remember, it is your journey, not other people's journey. One of the things that the society teaches us is codependency. Codependency will make you get lost in life, but focus on becoming more interdependent. And when you build interdependent relationships, what you find is you will understand your core values before you connect to people. You will understand your life's purpose before you connect, and your life goals before you connect to the people. And then you make sure that you're building purposeful and meaningful relationships that can help you along the journey. And as you become more fulfilled in life, remember that life is about growing and evolving. And if you become retarded in your growth journey, you will become stagnant and then become stale, and you will not be able to go further in parts of the journey that you're embarking on. And if it's time to go back to the maker, then life stops happening, and that's when you take your last breath. Remember, we came into the world with the first breath, and then we exit with the last breath. But while you're still breathing and living, make sure that you're loving, make sure that you're kind to yourself, make sure that you're learning, make sure that you have compassion on yourself, you're loyal to yourself, you trust yourself, and then you can trust other people that come along the journey. Evaluate every relationship, including the workplace relationship, because you have to be able to separate your professional life from your personal life, and you don't make it into one. Otherwise, your wheel of life will not be balanced. And so as you go through the journey, take care of yourself emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, and make sure that you're surrounding yourself with people that bring you the awareness, that tell you the truth, because truth is an attribute of love that we all have to embrace. And as you continue to build truthful and purposeful journey with yourself, you'll find out that life is indeed meaningful. And what the meaning you make out of life is what you make happen for you. Remember, what you feed your mind leads your life. And as you're feeding your mind with the right thoughts, with the right feelings and emotions, and you're processing them, you're taming them, you're not allowing them to tame you, you become better at life, and you become more content. Contentment is gain. It brings wisdom. And as you gain wisdom and you gain understanding, you begin to flourish, you begin to thrive, not survive, because survival will make you go into avoidant, dismissive, freeze, flight, fight mode that you don't need, that sucks all your energy. But save your energy for things that make you become peaceful, happy, joyous, because those money cannot buy. Only the maker, the creator, God himself, who has birthed us into earth, gives us all that peace and joy and happiness and love that no one else can give. And when you have absorbed it from the maker, from God himself to yourself, and you can practice those in your life, it becomes easier to share those with other people that you meet along the journey. Remember to never stop loving while living. When you stop loving, you stop living. And when you stop living, it means the journey has ended and you have now reached the destination. Remember, you came into the world to begin a journey, and death is where destination is, not life itself. As you leave, take good care of your thoughts, take good care of your emotions, make sure that you are in control of life, and don't let life leave you. Until next time, have a good one. God bless. Bye-bye.